So when we first got our cat Max, he needed something to scratch on. We noticed he was starting to scratch on things we didn't want him to. And so I went in the garage and made this guy really quick so he wouldn't have bad habits. And it has served us well, but as you can see, it's not very sturdy. We had to put a cinder block on here, which isn't ideal, and then still not very sturdy. But we had this macrame and we used that, and everything we've wrapped it on, the cats really like. They really like climbing into it, digging into it. Other stuff that comes on cat trees, they just for some reason don't like it that much, and so we'll be using this macrame on our cat scratcher, but whatever works for your cat, you can use. But we're going to be upgrading this and mounting one onto the wall, and so it sits higher, because Max wants to be able to scratch a lot higher than this is, because he's a lot bigger than he was. And so we're making it longer and mounting it against the wall. It'll be more sturdy and out of the way. We won't have to have this block on here and tripping on it. You're going to use a drill, some screws, a pilot bit, stud finder, tape measure, 2mm macrame is what we used. These brackets I got at Lowe's for a couple bucks. You just want the wood to have 2 holes, 2 mounting points. And we got our 4x4 in a cell section at Lowe's, and it had a split down the middle, so it wouldn't be good for structural building, but for a cat scratcher, it will be perfect. Now that we have our wood, we can put it on the table here with a towel to protect the table so the wife doesn't get mad at you, of course. You can secure it down with some clamps to make it easier to wrap it, because it's kind of a time-consuming process. That way it's just held in place. I'm gonna hot glue a little bit of the macrame going down like that, so when it there's no ends on there, so it'll look nice. And won't overlap weird. And then on the top row, we'll hot glue it on there just to keep it on there and stay nice. So now we got it wrapped over that first strand, we can start going around, hot gluing every once in a while to keep it in place. Max. Now that we're on to the last layer, there's hot glue all around like we did on the top, so it stays on there nice and good. I ended on this little split here so I could tuck it in there to have a nice finish. So I'm just gonna put some glue in here. It should stay on there pretty good. This is where we're gonna mount this. I'm just have it in the approximate location, and I'm gonna mark the top and bottom. I'll know where to put the brackets. Now I'm marking center where I want to have the bracket on there. I can mark the holes in the wall. Drill that. And screw the bracket on, make sure it goes into the stud. And a nice sturdy cat scratcher that's mounted on the wall, and it doesn't need a base, so it can stay out of the way. I think Max and Grover are gonna really like it. Thanks for watching.